Assalamu alaikum dear cadets. Welcome to Borishal Cadet College online class program. I am Muhammad Kamaluddin Monir, lecturer in mathematics, Borishal Cadet College. Dear cadets, you know coronavirus is very much alarming in this winter season. So be careful about this pandemic. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. Use a tissue for cough. Avoid touching your face so that you can be safe from coronavirus. Lesson introduction. Today I'll take a class subject mathematics, topic statistics. In your book it is chapter 11, and today this is my second class. Learning outcomes. At the end of the chapter, students will be able to explain what frequency distribution table is, express the unorganized data in the form of organized data through class intervals, draw histograms, find the mode from the drawn histogram, explain the data from the drawn histogram. Some important topics I will discuss this in my next slide. These topics are important. In my first class, I have already discussed this, but since these are important, I'll repeat in this lesson. Information and data, statistical data, primary or direct data, and secondary or indirect data, unorganized data, organized data. Now, what is information and data? Any numerical information or event is a statistics, and the numerals used to indicate information or event are data of statistics. Boys, you see some numbers are given here. Suppose that the marks obtained by 35 students in an examination studying in class 6 of a school are as follows. Here, this chart of numbers is a statistics. Any information expressed by numbers is data of statistics. These marks are numbers, and these are some information. This information expressed by numbers, so that these numbers is data of statistics. Statistical data. There are two types of statistical data. They are primary or direct data and secondary or indirect data. Now, what is primary data? The marks obtained in an examination in mathematics stated before are primary data. The researcher, as per his need, can directly collect data from the source. The data collected directly from the source are primary data. The primary data are more dependable as directly collected from the source. The primary data can be called as direct data because this data collected directly from the source. Now, secondary data. Suppose we need the temperature of a day of some cities of the world. It is not possible to collect the information of temperature in the same day, same way as we have collected the obtained marks of mathematics. In such cases, we can use the data collected by some other organization. Here, the source is indirect. The data collected from the indirect source is secondary data. Since the researcher can collect the data directly as per his need, the data collected indirectly are less reliable. Now, what is unorganized data? The marks obtained in mathematics stated earlier are unorganized data. Here the numbers are put in a disordered way. The numbers are not arranged in any order of their values. Now, what is organized data? If the numbers stated before are arranged in ascending order, then we have numbers 50, 55 to 98, 100. These are organized because these numbers are arranged in ascending order. It can be arranged in descending order. So, the data arranged in this way are called organized data. Here, we can easily find the lowest number and the highest number. Now, exercise 11, question number 12 from your textbook. There are some marks obtained in mathematics by 60 students of a class. You have to make a frequency distribution table. At first, find the lowest number and the highest number. Then, find the range of the data and the number of classes. Here the lowest number is 22 and highest number is 99. Hence the range of data is highest number minus lowest number plus 1, that is 78. Therefore, number of classes by taking the class interval 10 equal to 78 by 10, that is 7.8. Therefore, the classes will be 8. See the frequency distribution table. Class interval 22, 31, 32 to 41, and lastly 92 to 110. First, take the number 50 and the number 50 lies in this interval. So make a tally marks and this, then 84. Where is 84? 84 is here. So make a tally mark here. In this way, take all the numbers and observe where the number lies and make tally marks. And then count the tally marks. That will be the frequency. If the tally marks is more than 4, then fifth tally marks will be a cross tally marks. This is the way to make tally. And after counting the tally, write the frequency. Then the frequency distribution table will be made. In same way, question number 13 can be solved. Here the difference is you have to take 5 as class interval, but in question number 10 you have taken 10 as class interval. So the difference is class interval. Also here, first of all, take the lowest value and highest value, then find the range. After that, the number of classes. Then make frequency distribution table. Minimum value 130, maximum 179. So class interval 130 to 34, then 175 to 179. Lastly, there is no marks in the class interval 165 to 169 and 170 to 174, and so that there is no tally marks and frequency is 0. Now question number 14. The weight of 30 students of class 8 of your school are as follows. Arrange the data in ascending order and make a frequency distribution table of the data. First of all, solution A. The data is arranged in ascending order given. Minimum value 40 to maximum 56. Solution of B. Lowest weight 40 kg and highest weight 56 kg. So the range will be maximum minus minimum plus 1, that is 17. Now the number of classes for 5, it will be 17 by 5, that is 3.4. So number of classes will be 4. If the dividing value is 3.1 or 3.9, the number of classes will be the next number. Now question number 15. The numbers of members of 35 families of an area are given. Make a frequency distribution table with 2 as class interval. So all problems are similar. Difference is class interval. Here the lowest number of members is 2 and highest number is 10. So range of data will be 10 minus 2 plus 1, that is 9. Now number of classes for class interval 2 will be 9 by 2, that is 4.5. So the number of classes is 5. And here the frequency distribution table, class interval 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, and make tally marks, and after counting the tally marks write down the frequency. Then the frequency distribution table will made. Now question number 19. It is different. The height of 30 students of any class are given below. Draw the histogram of the heights and find the mode from the histogram. At first, make a chart of height. Then, using the chart, that is maximum value, minimum value, then find the range. After finding the range, find the class interval, then make this frequency distribution table. The frequency distribution table is here. Now the histogram. Class interval in x-axis and number of students in y-axis. Here class interval 145 to 150, frequency is 4. In y-axis we have taken 4 small square as 1 unit, 5 small squares as 1 unit. So frequency 4 will cover 0 to 20. In y-axis 5 small squares is 1 unit. So this is histogram of 30 students. Now, question number 20. This is last question. This is a creative question. Following is the marks obtained in mathematics by 20 students of class 7. How many kinds of data are there and what are they? Make a frequency distribution table taking 5 as class interval. Draw a histogram from the obtained distribution table. So this creative question covered all the lesson and all the topic. Solution. Question A. There are two kinds of data, that is primary data and secondary data. Now make a frequency distribution table taking 5 as class interval. Here the highest value is 85 and lowest value 32. Therefore range is highest minus lowest plus 1. And considering 5 as class interval, number of classes will be 54 by 5, that is 10.8. Therefore number of classes is 11. Now frequency distribution table. You can write class interval as 30 to 34, 35 to 39, but you can write 32 to 36 as your favor. As you like, you can make class interval as your own way. But here class interval is starting from 31 to 35, then 36 to 40. In such way, lastly 76 to 80 and 81 to 85. And take one number 50, then 60, and one by one, and observe where the number stay and make tally marks, and after counting the tally write the frequency, then frequency distribution table will made. Now write the continuous class interval. Deduct 0.5 from the lowest value and add 0.5 with the highest value of any class interval. So 35 to 31 to 35, it will be 30.5 to 35.5. Also the last class interval 81 to 85, it will be 80.5 to 85.5, so that the maximum value of any class is equal to minimum value of the next class. And here is the histogram. Use graph paper and make a frequency distribution table, then draw histogram in this way. In x-axis write the continuous class interval, and in y-axis write the frequency. Now if you have any question, you can ask me through comment section or others media. that is using phone, a Viber call, or you can ask or you can mail me. Now, your homework. Draw histogram from the following frequency table and find the mode approximately. Question number 2. The statistics of collected runs and fall of wickets of a team in an international T20 cricket game are as follows. Draw histogram. Thank you. Before ending, lastly, be careful about coronavirus, stay home, and remain safe. Thank you.